Thank you very much, Donald, for describing the situation in Poland. And I want to recall, indeed, there are three different aspects to the migration topic. The first one is that Poland has shown and is showing extraordinary solidarity with Ukraine and hosting the largest number of Ukrainian refugees since almost 3 years now. And this is something which has to be taken absolutely into account. And this is something where the European Union will take not only into account but also respect this extraordinary solidarity, but also, of course, work that Poland is doing. Second point, as you said, you have a very particular situation at your eastern border. And this is not the classical irregular migration. This is weaponizing migrants and putting pressure on Poland. And this is not a question of migration, this is a question of national security. Therefore, we see it as a hybrid threat, and the weaponization of migration that is done by Russia and Belarus at the eastern border. This is also a security challenge not only for Poland but for the whole of Europe. And this is why we stand in full solidarity with Poland, of course also with Finland, Lithuania and Latvia. And from day one on, we have been working together and we have been able to fence off these hybrid threats together. And then I want to emphasize that on the whole migration topic, the third element is indeed general irregular migration that we see all over the European Union and secondary movements. And here is for us in our work in the European Union with the member states very important that we also deal with our neighbor countries and the countries of origin. The work that we've done with neighboring countries from Egypt to Tunisia to Lebanon has led to a decrease of irregular migration. We are fighting intensively the organized crime of smugglers and traffickers. In the central Mediterranean route, the migration numbers have decreased by 60%. We've also worked intensively with the Western Balkans to align our visa policy. The irregular migration has decreased by almost 80%. So this intensive work shows effect, and therefore I think the most important is that we make sure that we strengthen the external borders together, that we make asylum and return procedures faster and more efficient, and this is the return work we are dealing with together, and of course that we act firmly against the abuse of the system by smugglers and traffickers. Here again, the principle must be that it is us Europeans who decides who comes to the European Union and under what circumstances, and not the smugglers and traffickers, and for sure not Lukashenko or Putin.
Thank you.